Hello everybody, I want to show you with this video 10 cool things you can do with the Redmi Note 10s. Okay, the first thing I want to show you is you can clone apps on this phone. That means that you can have two WhatsApp accounts, maybe why not, because you can insert two SIM cards, huh? And yeah, two Facebook accounts you can have as well, and that also two Messenger accounts and so on. Let me show you how you can do that. So just scroll down here, then go to the symbol for the settings. So then you have to scroll down to the point, apps, and here you have the point dual apps. And then you will have here a list which apps are supported by, so with that feature. And then just go here, maybe if you want to clone WhatsApp, just go on WhatsApp, go on dual apps, so that is marked blue, and then you will have a second WhatsApp account here on the phone. You can do the same with Instagram and so on. And what is very nice, you have also here many other apps you can clone, maybe also like eBay. No? You can have two eBay accounts here on the phone. And yeah, very nice. Okay, if I go back now, let's go now here on the screen how it looks like. So this is my main WhatsApp account, and this is the second one. And the second one you can always recognize here with the orange corner. Same with Instagram, main one, the second one. And with eBay, I think here's my main eBay account, yes. And this is my second one here. So very nice. The next point I want to show is you can take a picture of the screen, a screenshot. So for that, you will need the power button and the volume down button for. Press these both buttons just for short for the same time, and you will have a screenshot. After you see here the preview, and if you tap on the preview, you can edit also the screenshot. Maybe you want to just crop a part of it, like a picture from a website. So just use this stuff here. And then we have cropped the Google bar. So, and if you're ready with it, just go on save. And we have now the image of the Google bar here. Okay, there's a second way to take a screenshot by just using 3 fingers. So swipe them down across the screen and you will have a screenshot as well. A very nice way, by the way. Use 3 fingers, swipe them across the screen, and you will have a screenshot as well. Okay, and you can make also a video of the screen. So from your actions on the screen, if you want to show something, maybe in a tutorial or something like this. So for that, just scroll down here, scroll down a second time, and on the second page, you will have here the screen recorder. If you tap the screen recorder, then you can also record your actions here. You see that little tool here, become invisible if you don't touch it. And with that, you can also go here on the stop symbol, and then we have the preview here of our screen recording. If you're finished with it, you can also go here on the X, then this little tool will disappear, but you can have them always back here at the shortcuts. And then after you can find your screenshots and screencasts here at the gallery. And you cannot see them, by the way, at the photos, but you can see them here at the category albums. And here we have an own folder just for the screenshots and an own folder just for your screen recordings. Yeah, the next thing I want to show you is there's a way to quick launch the camera very fast with the buttons. So then you don't waste your time with looking for the camera app and so on. So let me show you how you can do that, because we have to enable it first. So just scroll down here, and then we will have here the symbol for the settings. So then scroll down to the point, additional settings. And here we will need this point here, gesture shortcuts. So, and then this point is important here, launch camera. And I would recommend to you to just enable the first one here, double press the power button. So, and that means if we double press now the power button, we are immediately at the camera. And what is very nice as well, if we are in standby mode, also if we double tap now, the power button, you are also immediately at the camera without wasting time, and maybe this saves your great picture. Yeah, and about camera, we have some cameras here at our phone, and let me show you how you can use them a bit. So this is the main camera here, by the way, and then you have the opportunity, if you're close to objects, and like here my hand, if you have a group, maybe you want to make a group picture, but you cannot have everyone at your picture. You can also enable the ultra wide cam with just tapping here, and now you have enabled the ultra wide cam and have much more range at the camera. But let me tell you, the better quality have always the main cam. So this is the main cam, this is the ultra wide cam. And yeah, very nice. Okay, and another nice point is the macro cam, because if you are very close here to objects like me now, the camera cannot really focus. No? Here our friend, no? The picture is not so clear. But if I go now here on the 3 lines, I can enable the super macro mode. And if I'm doing that, the macro cam is enabled and the pictures are more clear, as you can see. So let me show you the differences. Without super macro mode, you see the focus is not that well. But also here, the macro cam have not that quality as the main cam. So if you want to have more detailed pictures, just use always the main cam. And the next tool is a nice tool if you want to use your phone with one hand, because the phone, also the screen of the phone, is very large, and I think you have realized it already. You cannot reach everything with one thumb and so on. But there's a way to make the screen a bit smaller, so that it's a mini screen. But just working with the navigation bar, if you swipe from the inside to the outside, you will have a smaller screen. And yeah, you have to enable this feature first, so don't worry if it doesn't work with you right now. It is, you have to enable it, but you can work now completely here also with that mini screen on your phone. You can do everything you want. Yeah, if you're finished with, by the way, just tap here on the outside and you're back in the regular mode. But let me show you now how you can enable this feature. So just scroll down here and go to the symbol for the settings. Then scroll down to the point, additional settings. And here we will have the point one-handed mode. So, as I said, I have it already enabled here. So this one have to mark blue, that it works. And you can also change the size of this mini screen. I think 4 inches should be enough. And yeah, you can swipe from the inside to the outside and also to the other side if you want. It depends if you're left-handed or right-handed. So now this is for right-handed people here, so very nice. And if you want to leave that view here, always tap here on the black field and you're back at the regular mode. Yeah, the next mode I want to show you is for our eyes, because if you're using our smartphone too often, then our eyes feel stressed and so on, and especially at night we could have problems to sleep and so on. And also on the day, if we're reading a lot, maybe on websites and so on. There's a nice mode in that phone, a blue light filter, and let me show you how you can enable this feature. So just scroll down here, then go to the symbol for the settings, then go to the point display, here with the sun, no? And here we have the reading mode. Okay, if I turn on this reading mode, you can see that the screen is changing the color, so it becomes have a touch of more yellow. It is absolutely normal, and you will become used to after a few days at latest. So there is the classic mode at first, and there is the paper mode. What is nice if you read a lot websites or maybe papers or something like this. But I would recommend to you the classic mode. And if you want, you can also change the color of the color temperature. As more warm it is, by the way, as better it is for your eyes. So just go back here. And what I would recommend to you, if you don't like it so much, if you just want to have it at latest at the evening, because as I said, you will sleep better if you have enabled this mode here, if you're using your smartphone at night, and just schedule it. Huh? turn on the schedule stuff. And here what I would recommend to you the good night's read, because then this blue light filter will turn on automatically if the sun sets, and if the sun rises, then it will turn off automatically. But you can also customize this periods here if you want that it's on a certain time turn on and at a certain time turn off. Yeah, and if you're using it at night, now I would recommend to you to enable the good nights mode. If you want to use it at night, there's another mode which one supports that feature. So let's go back one step here, and that's the dark mode here. Now you can choose here between the light mode and the dark mode. If you go here on the dark mode, it is especially at night, you have not so bright colors and so on. And this feature, I would recommend to you to schedule it. And anyhow, if you go here on scheduled dark mode, you can set a turn on time and a turn off time, because this mode will reduces the stress also if you want to sleep at night and want to use your smartphone before as well. So the next tool I want to show you is a very nice one, because we have Google Lens here in that phone. And Google Lens is an intelligent system which one can recognize things. And let us go to the camera. And here we have the point for Google Lens. This is the symbol here next to the three lines. This symbol here, Google Lens. And it auto detects stuff, maybe here like the pen. If I go now here on the shutter, it will check what it is and give you some examples. And it can do the same thing with flowers and buildings and so on. But this system is still learning and still have some mistakes. But very soon, it's a very nice point. As I said, you can recognize buildings with, very nice for your holidays and so on. All the other stuff, plants, animals, and so on. But I want to show you also something nice. Is the reason why the book is here. There's a translation tool as well in it, and very cool is this tool recognizes the text automatically. And if you now tap here on the shutter button, or you can mark this text, or you can go here also and translate. If you go and translate, it will auto detect the language of the text and translate it directly into English or the language you have set up before. And what's very nice, so this is live translation. And if you tap now here on the shutter, on the translation shutter, it will also copy this translated text and so on. And you can immediately work with it in a Word document or something like this. And so that saves time also a lot. Perfect for your studies, perfect for your holidays. As I said, a very nice tool. Yeah, now we are at the end, and you have a QR code reader here also in that phone. For that, just scroll down here, scroll down a second time, and then you will have here a scanner for barcodes and QR codes. Okay, and if I hold now my phone here on the QR code, it goes automatically on the website, or if it's a text, then it shows us the text, like in my case. Thanks for watching Phones and More. Thank you so much for all your support and that you have watched the video here until the end. It is a nice support also for my channel, by the way. And yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, if you like this video, you can give me a thumbs up or leave me a nice comment. It is also very helpful for my videos. Thank you so much for. And yeah, if you want, I have also some other videos if you're interested in, or maybe just subscribe me. It would be really a pleasure to see you again. And yeah, maybe until next time. Ciao.